Hi, and welcome to Sunday with Mike. On today's show, we're going to cover how important photography is to your business, a new service called Bark, backing up your website, and multi-op clients making last-minute changes. You know, if you've learned anything from my shows at all, I want you to imagine having access to even better content on demand whenever you have some free time. So for only $10 a month, you can have access to the Disc Jockey News TV Insiders Group. I'm going to post a link down in the description for you. And if you've learned some stuff from my show, there is just a wealth of knowledge waiting for you. And for a lot of you that can't go to convention, $10 a month is dirt cheap. I mean, every video will teach you something. Right now, it's time for some coffee. I'll be right back. So here we are at show number 75. I would have never imagined that we would still be doing these, and I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for your support, your feedback, and all of the things the comments that you guys give us, because that's what keeps this show going. I was looking over my master list of shows that we've done over the years, and way back when in show number 5, we devoted the entire show to a single topic about photography and how important it was to your business. There have only been a few shows since we started this that I've covered a single topic in the entire show, and that one certainly deserved the spotlight. Since it's been a few years, I thought I would go back and reevaluate if it was still just as important today. In today's fast-paced world, photography is the eye candy that keeps on giving to your business. In my opinion, photography is even more important today than ever. Everyone is in a hurry, and a high-quality photo that takes just a moment for you to look at or for your client to see can leave a lasting impression on your client's mind for a very long time to follow. Not to mention the ability to stop them dead in their tracks to take a longer look at your photo. I continue to book a lot of lighting services because we have high quality photos of our popular lighting options. With today's smartphones, you can take some amazing photos and videos, but since many of our events also have professional photographers as a part of the vendor team, why not spend a little extra money with them and get some high quality photos for your website, your brochures, your cards, and any other printed materials and things that you need photos for?
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
Hi, and welcome back. So in this segment, the question is, to bark or not to bark? That's today's question. And no, I don't mean barking at someone or acting like a dog or whatever. There's a brand new lead service that recently popped up on my radar that I had never heard of, and that's the name of the company, B-A-R-K, Bark. So here's how this story unfolded. I get this urgent message from someone, an email, and we're going to call her person one, who's representing Bark, and one of their clients is desperately searching for a DJ for his daughter's Sweet 16 party, and he can't find a DJ anywhere. Now, personally, I find this really hard to believe in a city of 150,000 plus, right? But that's the story, so let's go on with this. So, based on my excellent credentials of my company, and although they normally charge for leads, but in this case, to help both of us out, the dad and us, there would be no charge this time from Bark. Since I wasn't available, I didn't reply. A few hours later, I get another message, but this one is a different person, and we're going to call her person number 2 from Bark, with the same desperate plea to reach out to this father who is desperate to find a DJ. Again, I ignore the email. Within 30 minutes, I get an email from the desperate father, or so one would believe, and I reply to his email saying, listen, I'm sorry, I'm not available, but I would be glad to help you find someone. So tell me why you're having difficulty finding a DJ. I CC'd in this email person 1 and person 2, right? So they knew that I responded to the guy and leave me alone. Well, I never got a reply from the desperate dad after these emails. It's number 3, right? So person 1, person 2, and then the dad, I respond, I get nothing back. Then all of a sudden, a couple hours later, I get an email from person 3 who thanked me for following up with the dad. And since I wasn't available, they would extend me another free lead to try out their service. I didn't respond to his email either. But after thinking about this for a little while, I believe the whole thing is a scam, because how would person 3 know that I answered an email that he wasn't CC'd on? So unless these people have nothing to do but talk to each other in the office. So I don't know. I'm really confused about this one. But as far as I'm concerned, this service is a waste of your time and money, and that you should run as fast as you can from these people if they send you an email. No, thank you. I work really hard for my money, and I say no Bark. So with all of the malware and viruses in the world, it seems like I hear horror stories of someone complaining about losing their data on their computer, or their account has been hacked, or even worse, their website has been compromised and now they have to start all over because they don't have it backed up properly and often. So are you ready for a severe data loss in your life? I want you to honestly reflect and answer that question. You know, I try to be as much as I can, and so far we've done an amazing job, because there's been several times where things have gone wrong and we've needed to completely restore from backups. So you just can't underestimate the importance and how much better you're going to sleep at night knowing that you have a reliable backup when you need one. Reliability is the key. So having the ability to get all of your data backed up and only lose a few days worth of work is a huge peace of mind, but it requires diligence and work on your part to make that happen. Because instead of watching TV or going out with friends or doing something else, you're going to have to stay behind the office and back up your laptop or your desktop or your website or whatever it is. So what kind of person are you? Will you want to protect yourself so that you can sleep well at night? Or do you just want to not worry about it, and then we can expect to hear you complaining and screaming on Facebook because you lost everything with no backup plan? It's time that you really stop and ask yourself, if my whole laptop died, or desktop, or website, or whatever, just be creative, what would you do? What if your phone died? What if your website had to be deleted because of a virus? What is your recovery plan? It doesn't matter what the plans are to protect yourself if you don't take the time to spend on the projects and back things up, back up everything and do it often, right? I want you to take the time and review your plan of protection, the POP. So think it through and make sure that it's really going to help you when you need it, especially the most important data that you have in your collection, photos and things like that that just simply can't be replaced. You know, clients will often change their mind about things, but I've noticed a trend that makes it really worse for the business owner. As a single operator, just a single DJ, you own your own company, etc. If my client changes their mind during an event, it's a lot less stressful and it's generally not a huge problem. They're my client, I own the company, I make a decision, we're all good, right? Everything is fine. But if you're a multi-op and you have other DJs working for your company, this could become a really big issue for you. Because as a multi-op, you are further out on that limb than a single operator is. You are trusting that this other person with your company's reputation is going to take care of you and your client. You're asking them to take care of that client, but despite all of your planning efforts, something comes up and now they want to change something. The bigger the issue, the more of a challenge it becomes, because depending on how your DJ handles it, this could become a really, really big problem. Sometimes it wouldn't make any difference who's there. It would still be a problem, whether it was the owner or a subcontracting DJ. Take, for example, you have a policy to only play clean radio edits. Now, after a few drinks, the groom is hell-bent on you playing an explicit version of a song. It's going to get sticky quick, but as the owner, you can control your destiny. If you have another DJ representing your company, how are they going to handle this issue? They know what your policy is, clean music, but they also don't want to upset your client because that's going to come back to bite them. So decisions. Somebody's going to lose. Since they don't want to lose their job, they tell the client no. Now the client turns around and blasts you with a bad review, and now you fire the DJ for it. It's just a really ugly story that couldn't possibly have a happy ending no matter what your DJ did. So here's my advice. Take some time to brainstorm with other DJs, especially those that work for you, and try to come up with every scenario that you can think of in the world, make-believe issues that might come up at an event. And you start with all the things that you've come up with in the past, right? Because we all have experience. Write those down and then brainstorm on some new ones. Come up with a proper reply or course of action that you want your DJs to take, and then when something does come up, they're prepared for it and you'll have the best possible outcome that you could hope for. Pre-planning for the unexpected is worth your time and efforts to plan for. So that's going to be our show for today. I hope that you'll share it with your friends. Give me your thoughts down in the comments section. And please don't forget to give us a thumbs up if we've taught you anything new at all. I'm still saving a seat for those of you who have not yet joined us in the Sunday with Mike Facebook group. It's completely free and we talk about the show and topic ideas. So I hope to see you there, and I'll see everybody else here next week.